But did John fulfill his role in God's providence? The Gospel of Luke tells us that John came in the spirit and power of Elijah. John, however, denied that he was Elijah and doubted the Messiahship of Jesus, even after he had received a clear revelation at the Jordan River at the time of Jesus' baptism. John was a well-respected religious figure, while Jesus was seen as only the illegitimate son of a poor carpenter. Without the support of John, it was impossible for the Jewish people to believe in and follow Jesus. Alone, Jesus undertook the difficult task of proclaiming himself. John the Baptist should have helped Jesus reach the religious leadership of Israel. If John had fulfilled his role, then the religion of Judaism in the position of Abel and the nation of Israel in the position of Cain could have united, centered on Jesus. This Cain-Abel unity would have laid the foundation for the marriage of the Lamb. Jesus would have stood as the true father of humanity, and his bride would have stood as the true mother of humanity. In less than 7 years, his teachings would have expanded rapidly to the worldwide level, winning Asia and Rome to his side before he was 40. Eventually, as true parents, Jesus and his bride would have achieved the individual heavenly kingdom, family heavenly kingdom, clan heavenly kingdom, and national heavenly kingdom. However, this glorious destiny could not be realized. It was the religious people themselves who rejected Jesus' words and called for his crucifixion. Confronted by the disbelief in Israel, Jesus determined to give his life to achieve spiritual salvation for humankind. However, he knew that Christ would have to come again in order to bring physical or earthly salvation in addition to spiritual salvation. This is why the mind can draw close to God through Jesus, but the body continues to be tempted by evil. Even St. Paul anguished over the contradiction of the desires of the flesh and the desires of the spirit. Many great Christian evangelists have also suffered because of this contradiction. At the dawn of the completed Testament age, the crucial challenge is to accomplish both physical salvation and spiritual salvation. Because of Jesus' death on the cross, the conflict between left wing and right wing appeared, symbolized by the two thieves who died with him. This is like the separation into Cain and Abel necessitated by Adam's fall. Likewise, Islam and Christianity appeared and began struggling. Because such separation was caused by the crucifixion of Jesus, Christ will work for unity of these Cain-Abel divisions at the time of the second coming. God's preparation for the second advent required a world-level foundation of successful Cain-Abel reconciliation. This dispensation was carried out through the events surrounding World War II. The Allied countries of Britain, America, and France represented Christianity and were in the position of Abel. The Axis countries of Germany, Japan, and Italy were under the influence of nationalistic militarism and stood in the position of Cain. This will represent the expansion of the conflict between Cain and Abel to the world level.